months ago, I mentioned that I would be going to Thailand for my birthday in December and that it would be a solo trip. But when I shared this idea with my friend Zach, and he was interested in coming as well. Hold on. So he came along with me, so it wasn't solo anymore. We landed in Thailand, in Bangkok on December 10th. It was at 2 in the morning. So we both got really excited after like 19 hours flying. On our way to the hotel, we saw a lot of things happening, you know, for the night market, nightlife. So we were like, yeah, this is so awesome. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow night. So we got to the hotel, went to sleep. The next morning, things looked different. It was really humid, really hot, and it was really noisy, like super busy. So our excitement kind of died. And then we took a walk around the city and we saw a lot of street vendors and, you know, people seem really poor. So yeah, I felt kind of bad. So it didn't look like what I expected and it wasn't as nice as we thought. So, but you know, we were there for a couple of days. I kind of suffered through it the first couple of days because it was the air was very polluted. But first of all, to begin with, I never heard any good things about Bangkok, and so I saw it for myself. Anyway, after 2 days, we left for Phuket, and we were there for 7 days. It was so much better. I'm sure you've heard that, you know, a lot of great things about Phuket, and that was true. It was beautiful. A lot of beautiful nature, trees, beaches, and a lot of like hills, mountains. Yeah, we went to the beach almost every day, went hiking, and also, of course, we went out to eat and I went to the night market. So food was, I would say, the best there. It was really fresh, really cheap. An entree was like $2. So for the whole meal, appetizer, drinks, dessert, and of course the entree was like $10 per person. So really enjoyed that. We also got massages every day. An hour and a half massage was $15. Yeah, great deal. And the food at the night market was delicious. Lots of good options and also really cheap. We did a couple of hikes to the temples. And, you know, Thailand is known for their temples. So we did 3 hikes up to the temples. We saw the Big Buddha and also a couple of famous temples there. Yeah, completely enjoyed it. The hotel we stayed at was amazing. It was a 5-star hotel. And I have to say it wasn't expensive. They got a like an infinity pool. And the hotel had a couple of really nice restaurants in the resort. So really love that. And after our 7th day, we flew to Chiang Mai for 5 days. And Chiang Mai was my favorite of all. It was even more beautiful. It's a bigger city. And the resort that we stay at was in the middle of like a jungle. So it was surrounded by water and trees. And also our room or my room had direct access to this swimming pool. So that was really nice. It was a more traditional, more authentic hotel. So it's not like, you know, like a typical 5-star hotel. It was very unique. We did a lot more when we were in Chiang Mai. But I have to say that first of all, the food was also amazing. It was really cheap. The massages were also cheap, very similar price, an hour and a half for $15. We also went to a lot of temples, did a lot of hiking. And we spent the entire day going to an elephant sanctuary. That was a private tour. So where we got to feed the elephant, bathe them, and hung out with them. They knew how to do a lot of tricks. So one of the tricks they did was, you drop the hat, they would pick it up with their trunk and then put it on your head. And then you give them like a banana. So we were there for the whole day, and then we went to a national waterfall park. We did our hike there. That was beautiful. It was a good workout. And then I went to see the tigers. My friend didn't go because he didn't like to see big animals kept in small cages. I mean, I didn't like that either, but I went anyway because, I mean, I was there. So I did that. There were, I don't know, maybe 15 or so tigers in that zoo. And it's true, they kept them in smaller cages. But I got to go into the cages with the trainers, and I got to feed them like chicken, and I got to pet them and, just like watch them, took pictures with them. That was pretty amazing. I'm sure it's scary, even though they were well trained, but you never know, they're still animals. Yeah, and after that, after the 5th day, we had to fly back to Bangkok, my favorite, to fly back home to Seattle. So when we were there, we wanted to do something nice on the last day. So we went and got a massage, where I paid $70 for an hour and a half. That was a ripoff. We kind of knew the price up front, but I mean, I went for it anyway because I expected the experience to be better because we pay a little bit more, but it wasn't. So just remember when you travel to Thailand. Also, we went to a nicer restaurant, and I expected the food and the service and everything to be better, but it wasn't. It was okay. The food was not even as good as the, the hole-in-the-wall restaurant that we went to. And I think we paid like $60 per person for the meal. So anyway, that kind of let me know that I shouldn't be in Bangkok ever again. So overall, yeah, that was my experience in Thailand. I really enjoyed most of the trip, especially Phuket and Chiang Mai. Bangkok, I probably will not come back. All right, back to you, Madam.